about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics.
Harambe YouTube, it's Charles here, and today I want to talk about a book that was really under the radar for me. Unfortunately, I missed the #1 issue, but I got in on #2. It's from an indie company called Midnight Factory. I have not read a book of theirs before, but something about the cover spoke to me, so I figured I would give it a try, and I really, really enjoyed it. It is called One Last Trick, and it is kind of like a mixture of cyberpunk and Stargate. Takes place in a post-apocalyptic future, which is, a real strong point for me because I'm a big fan of Blade Runner and stuff like that. And we meet Julie, who is an escort of sorts, and she is cybernetically enhanced, and she has been manipulated and to taking part in the assassination of, somebody higher up. And the government, by this underground resistance, were also cybernetically enhanced. Which, like I said, I'm missing a lot of backstory because I didn't get issue #1. A lot of it I'm just picking up from the context, but the first thing that really spoke to me was the art. I love this kind of cross between sketch style and photorealistic. It's a very, very brutal style, and even here when we go into the flashback before the big event that kind of took down society, you can see that while it's lighter pink tones, you can still sense the anxiety and anxiousness in this character and in the general air. Even though it's light and bright and the color palette is bubbly, you still get that tension from the art, which I really, really enjoy. On art alone, I was already a big fan of this, but then we get into the lore. This is still part of the flashback of the invasion of these monsters/virus things, and we go from that to her having to be separated and quarantined, and then we cut back to the future and her with this underground resistance group and trying to come to grips with what's happened. I will say that, like for instance, on this page, I'm not going to show a panel here because it does have some nudity in it, so it's not going to be something you want to get for your kids, and vulgarity as well, and violence. But it's a beautifully drawn book, very, very deep lore. It kind of reminds me of Nocterra from Image Comics. I think that came out about 5 years ago. The main difference is whereas Nocterra was the art was more straightforward, greatly drawn, but this I would say it's beautiful art, and it captures the emotion and the combination of the photorealistic sketch style, but with matted tones, depending on if we're in a flashback or if we're in the present time, and the way those palettes dictate the emotion of each scene is something I really, really dig. I think that this is a book, it's at the $4.99 price point, and it is worth it. I am going to read it again before filing away, and it's something that is getting put on my pull list, and I am going to get it every issue of. And trying to get issue #1. I really enjoyed it, and I think if you missed it like I did, do not stay off it for too long, because this is a one-of-a-kind book as far as what's being put out right now. So that's my thoughts. One Last Trick from Midnight Factory. If you read it, let me know what you think. And thank you for watching. If you would like to support this channel further, you can buy me a coffee at the QR code on the screen right now. But just watching and liking and subscribing is more than enough. You guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I will. I'm out.